So last night, laying in bed, I couldn't sleep, and I just kept thinking about life. And bear with me here. Have you ever put a puzzle together? Because if you have, you know that oftentimes you'll pick up a piece and you are so sure that that piece is the piece that you are looking for and that you've been looking for, and it's going to fit perfectly. And then when you try to put that piece in, no matter what you do, it is not the piece. It does not fit. I feel like relationships are a lot like that. Sadly, there are times when you think you have met the love of your life, and maybe they could be or would be, but for some reason, that piece of the puzzle just isn't fitting in that moment. And it's so hard because when that happens, especially when you're the one that still wants the relationship and you're the one that maybe wasn't ready to give up, you want to be angry at the person that made the decision to leave or to, walk away, because you want to look at all the reasons why they should have stayed, they could have stayed if they loved you enough. And I'm realizing that that's not true. Sometimes in life, the puzzle piece just doesn't fit. And maybe it's only for that moment. Maybe there will come a time, that you turn that piece and it all of a sudden does magically fit. And maybe it was just the timing was off. But I'm learning to not be angry at people for making decisions that feel right for them. Because honestly, it's unfair to ask somebody to stay or to be in your life if that puzzle piece isn't fitting for them. And it's okay. It's okay to be able to let them go and to not be angry and to instead see it for what it is. A person can love you and not want to be with you. And I'm beginning to realize that it's not always so cut and dry. So if you're in a relationship, if you're struggling, if you maybe just got out of a relationship and you're having trouble with letting it go, or you're feeling unworthy, unloved, whatever it is that you may be feeling, sad, because that's a very normal thing to feel when someone, is your whole life and then all of a sudden they're just gone. You don't have time to grieve it. You don't have time to prepare for it. So it's like it all hits at once, and it is very easy to just become angry instead of looking at it for what it is and going, you know what? Maybe the puzzle piece doesn't fit right now, but if it's meant to be, it will be, and maybe one day. And if not, that's okay too. Be happy that they were willing to make a decision for you and for them that is right. So that's it. Just don't make it about you. Don't make it that you weren't enough or you weren't good enough or they didn't love you enough, because that's not always true. Sometimes the puzzle piece just doesn't fit.